We did it. Sorry, I do not have a video of it. We had a lot of help and we got it moved down the hill. And we actually are using a tarp before we put down the stones. We also changed the night box to more of a corner unit. And if you notice the 2x4s that are kind of low, screwed into the sides, these long 2x4s, my husband screwed those into the sides so that each neighbor and child could take a corner so we could carry it down the hill. And then here I'm showing how we actually have it on a sloped ground. So when we spray off the tarp for now, which will have the river rock over top, when we spray that off, we'll be able to have everything run down and try to keep it as clean as possible. So this will help with the mud situation and help contain our rocks so they are not getting lost in the dirt and sand. For now, before we move any rocks on top of the tarp, we are making sure that everything is going to drain accordingly. We're probably going to put in a gutter as well. All right, you guys, so don't make the same mistakes that we did. We put the enclosure in the wrong spot for the winter time. So it is not getting sun through these winter months, so I'm having a hard time growing things, and the enclosure is not draining very well, so we're getting mud. I can really show you down this way. So it's really bad over here in this corner because when we're spraying out the night box, it runs here and then they're just making it worse by playing in the mud. That back corner was the only corner that I've kind of left dirt, but everything else is river rock and paving stones, and we're just getting a mess. So this is the state of the enclosure right now in the winter time. It's terrible. So this will get moved down that side of the yard, and it will have full sun in the summer and in the winter months. However, there are many things that we have to move in order to get it there. It's just terrible. You can't even tell there's rocks there, and it just keeps accumulating and accumulating. We have to detach the center beam from the entire thing. We have to clear out all of the raised beds and the cinder blocks and the pond, everything. We have to disassemble the night box, and we're gonna need all the grown kids home so they can help us move it down the hill. It will be going down that way on that other opposite end of the yard. The sun is behind all the trees, and before the sun was here. But if we turn, look at all that sunshine over there. There was a shed that we had to move. We relocated that to the side yard, cleared away the privacy screen for the pool. Yesterday I relocated the peach tree that was over here and took out the blackberries that were here going up the arch. The ground does not drain, even though we're in Florida with a bunch of sand, fast draining soil. It's just not draining. It's a mess. So here we are. So we're draining the pond and using the wagon to unload the contents of the inside of the enclosure, everything that was in the way. So we're getting there. The next video is going to explain how we do the pond. So I will have all the links for the waterfall somebody was asking about, how I filter it, how I clean it, how often I have to clean the filter, how I drain it, all of that. So we're getting to that point where I will be draining it and cleaning it. It's very fast because I actually use my pump